Topasi to Rigo say 60% of hosts then are Freetown Day na disaster-prone area them. And today inside the program, Radio Democracy go look inside the Sierra Leone Football Association Elective Congress will go up on August 2nd this year.
Well, this is another story them day inside the program. Plus, the Minister of Youth Affairs, Ibrahim Sano, don't say the ministry they work together with the Miltimagai Technical University for do about 21 informal courses them like carpentry, fashion designer, and other one them. Members say you dey listen to we live on www.radiodemocracy.sl and now Leo Rock Metal Group, the sponsor Radio Democracy for bring the Good Morning Salon program come to you, powered by AfriCell. You also dey listen we live from radio partner them, Radio Shalom 89.5 na Koinadugu and Falabat District, Radio Maleng 88.5 na Radio Maleng 88.5, Radio 1J 101.3 na Pujan District, Radio Colinten 90.0 na Cambia, Radio Moa 105.5 na Kailaon, Vopad Radio na Waterloo, Voice of Sandon Radio 95.7 na Kono District, Voice of Karine na Kamakwe on 98.0, Voice of Maso Pujan District, Jange Radio 99.3 FM, Loawa Bont District, Advocacy Radio Potloko District, Radio Katbami on 106.7 at Tonkolimba and Hat FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District. The program, now Good Morning Salon, it come to you from the Society for the Democracy, 98.1 FM. And you say for the listen to it from wherever you get it from, no say you can able to be part of the program and add the voice to the different thing they will look at inside this edition. But we are going to use the number 077 981 981. The number again is 077 981 981. Or you can also use the Facebook platform and use the comment section at the Facebook page for be part of the discussion where they carry on our social media. The program Good Morning Salon they continue.
The program now Good Morning Salon and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. The program they continue and we will start for look at issues them inside the program. The Deputy Executive Director of the National Investment Board, Fatmata Marawa Sandi, say the one-stop shop center where the border open go address the plenty challenge where investors and can face for come do business in the country. They talk this for Seka One Dialogue meeting where the National Investment Board hold with business people, development partner them, ministry, department and agency with support from the United Nations Development Program for talk about how they go develop and implement the one-stop shop center as we for bring development in the country. For more on this, make we join with reporter Mary Kamara Bangura.
Investment na thing wey dey bring calm development na any country. Na for sake of this make the United Nations Development Program wey dey work with investor dem inside and outside salon. And for sake of dem work wey dem dey do, make the National Investment Board don engage some private business people dem, development partner, MDA, and other public dem wey involve per investment business for discuss with dem. Wey dem go make the country find for invest and make investment transparent and safe, bring a one-stop shop center for investment where investor dem go dey use for register dem business and improve investment service. The Deputy Executive Director, National Investment Board, Fatma Samarawa Sandi, explained the reason for the program.
This workshop is there for not a mere event, nor is it just a workshop. It's a platform for listening and learning, and more importantly, for co-creating solutions. Through today's discussions and breakout sessions, we aim to identify priority reform actions, foster interagency collaboration, and strengthen our partnership with the private sector, whose voice is not only welcome but essential in this process of development. On behalf of the Executive Director and the entire National Investment Board team, I wish to express our sincere appreciation to UNDP for their unwavering support. Without them, without their support, we would not be here. This workshop has taken place both in Bro and in Makili. We are bringing the conversation to the people. We're not just sitting around the table having conversations just amongst us at the center, but it's important for us to ensure that even the last man understands the importance of the one social center.
Inside Iyonto, the National Economic Specialist, United Nations Development Program, Abdul Toure, talk about the revenue mobilization.
When we talk about revenue mobilization, we talk about growth We talk about social spending. We talk about any other thing that we think the government should be able to do for the nation, for the people. It has to have its roots in investment. So an institution that is in charge of investment is surely a critical institution in the economy. And that's why we are partnering with them in this process. Our support is anchored in two main things. The first one is the National Development Plan, the Medium-Term National Development Plan. And when we reviewed that plan, we saw that among the 5 big game changers, Group 3 talks about providing jobs to 500,000 people. It's related.
The Attorney General, Minister of Justice, Alpha Cisse, talk about the public-private dialogue.
At the heart of this dialogue lies a shared objective, which is to build smarter, more efficient, and collaborative one-stop shop center that reflects our commitment to reform, to responsiveness, and to resilience. This objective is not only highly relevant. Business facilitation is not the peripheral. It is central to how we deliver on economic empowerment, on job creation, and on national progress. Prior to establishment of the National Investment Board, our investment landscape was clouded by fragmented procedures and cumbersome bureaucracy. Entrepreneurs, especially small and medium-sized enterprises,
the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, Alpha Cisse, end up say this one-stop shop center will ensure registration and agency protocol, friendly investment procedure. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Mary Kamara Bangura, the report.
The program now Good Morning Salon, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As we mentioned earlier, inside one power headlines to read them today, we go look inside the Sierra Leone Football Association elective Congress. We go happen Saturday, August 2nd this year. And for can't talk more about that, we don't already join now the Studio One football stakeholder way now Honorable Sarah Jane Rollins Kamara. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Good morning and good morning, listeners and viewers out there.
Well, Saturday, August 2nd this year, stakeholder them or delegates them now the Football Association go vote for new executive. We go they in charge for run football business in the country for the next 4 years. Well, waiting stakeholder them and football loving fans them make up of the SLF elective Congress will go happen Saturday, August this year. Make we get Honorable Sarah Jane Rollins Kamara. We go can't talk, but waiting on some of the things them we perhaps get for that they expect say for happen inside the elective Congress. We go happen Saturday, August this year. Good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Thank you very much again. It's a pleasure always being here, and maybe this is not the responsibility the world gets as a nation and people wanting to speak. You know, if you know this once I get for speak, I've been here several times. I can remember even one time with the NSA boss, Dr. Essa, myself, and say we need to have a broader space in terms of discussion of football. But on the
we can look into the discussion proper one, but make I take it back. Let me look into the 4 years of football business in the country.
Right.
But before that, one for inform with listeners and viewers that we also the expect Parley for join for be part of the program.
Okay.
But let the discussion flow. Let us go back into the 4 years of football business in the country. You know, a stakeholder way on the day into football business for a very long term and on the monitor football business in the country. For the past 4 years, from your opinion, how you could describe football activity inside the last 4 years?
I think we made some progress, and we must commend Thomas Daddy Brahma for that. And before that, in 4 years, we can look beyond the 4 years before it come to Parada and see how football been there. It was full of rancor, no agree, hold on, this and that, which I was part and a part of. You know, to a point we went to State House for negotiation, peace talks several times, and State Lodge as well. But when Thomas Daddy Brahma came in, I think he stabilized the game. Stakeholders, even the game not they gone too fine, but at least it was playing. And we also see some development in terms of places, so they play the tough and the field level they play. And like now, Proof School don't become like a major center for football. Even they need great improvement because they not get pavilion there. So see game they play, also see some training of personnel, both technical and administrative. So by and large, you could say Thomas Adibama try, and so at least he stabilized things. So moving forward, wherever there is progress, you will see more people and come wanting to compete for that place. Say, okay, this man you do fine, but I can do it better. And so that's what we're expecting tomorrow, when we see now 3 people and they compete. But by and large, I would say the 4 years of Thomas Adibama has been something favorable and manageable.
We can look into the elective congress will go happen tomorrow, Saturday, August 2nd, and also the candidates them where they contest for the various positions, the way to honor stakeholders that they expect from them if any one of them win. We'll make a take you back into your earlier submission. You described the 4 years of football activity in the country as one where you say some progress made and also stabilization take place into the football business. But many people also get these thoughts that there are challenges.
Definitely.
But before we look into the challenges, let's look into what's not some of the progress then where you go point finger say yes happened inside the past 4 years.
Okay, maybe I get a journalistic mind and you're gonna ask me that, so I already pointed them that there was relative peace in the game, wherein that uncle we say, hey, I'm ready to play today with them, because regardless of what happened, football was playing. We saw some people they fed in a field, then they draw them out, this and that, but the game still continue. Then we have facilities for play, unlike Friday when I just stadium, na free toya, but now they play at least 2 sides in the western area now, which is good as well. And also talk about the training of personnel, both technical and administrative. So for me, those are achievements, and we I think say will not for take away from Daddy Brahma, and of course people in the argue say, well, no, this man na implement, he can implement. Madam Aisha na him been left, and fine. If Madam Aisha left, then Babadi say I know they continue with him. Nobody go hold him accountable, but he continue with that na implement. So we have to commend him for that, yeah. And so of course there is no strength without weakness or challenges in this case. And so let's say there was a huge challenge when it comes to matter of refereeing, and then of course which was very, very sour. It been really sour and bitter, in the sense that clubs we are complaining on a daily basis that football we get and club them football stakeholder and they go to up and they induce the referee them. We spoke about that several times, nothing changed. And one particular team when FCFC, when Freetown City Football Club, then it's almost relegated now, if not, because they say the one have been chairman, they dance to the tune of the SLFA president, when Sima Conte. We saw all of that, and I think say that's the downside of the FA. And even in as much as somebody will argue, say not to the FA directly involved, but if complaints come from people about poor refereeing, it behoves the FA for me and take action and call on the association, say, and waiting they go no good. But of course, we say we don't witness where people give them the parent talk say this game now for talk to the referee and let me say to them during the game they play after and say there and for talk to them this thing for me. So in as much as I blame the referee, then we also think say the administrator induce them in a way that now then they determine the outcome of matches, which is the downside of the presence rating and call. Of course, one thing I forgot to mention also is the female football. And I think say we win a trophy, a regional trophy, which is really good for us as a nation. So all those are accolades for Thomas Adibama and team. So we nobody will take away from them definitely. But of course, as I say, wherever good they happen, people think say better for camp. So maybe people aspiring for bring better into the game, which we all expect.
So with all of them progress and challenge and the way you don't mention. For you, Siraji, how you go rate the growth of the game over the past 4 years?
We know the USA we supposed for there, but we know the USA will be there. And so more or less progress made, but maybe it is not enough for make we so proud of. Like even in respect of we national teams, we want to see not just participation, but competition. and but many times they see say we just like say Lord go no more, Lord go fulfill righteousness, and so but now we want for shift from that point there for say we have to compete, and the present dispensation under the coach Calon, we see say we put up the 2 matches we don't play, we put up a strong performance, and that is what we want to see. So we need for raise the gear, because then the national team no more they unite we. All man they support Lions, Blackpool, this and that, When it comes to national team na one language. So the one way they unite we, I do for put emphasis, and how we go achieve a healthy national team now where the league play steadily and progressively. But how the Premier League will play, we get forget a feeder, having like Division 1 for where them play. I don't want to see national team players like when they say Potafa, Kofa. I begin to see the same player I don't go see na approved school or academy for play for Premier League. I can't see them for the play for community team or then for the league. Then they annoy me, believe me, because if not for money, there's nothing else where you go say benefit, because that is the platform where them for able give for unknown player them where they not sabi it at all for me then come to the stage. But you not do establish no candidate back that means you don't block them. Now make you see say player can not go 28, 25. 25, 28, because you know the opportunity for playing the Premier League. Anytime you ask him is between 18 and 20, therefore change passport just because you want for it within the playing age, because he was denied the opportunity. So maybe those are the things we need to see and say, Lord, we improve. Say we have to sanction. We have to say no, you cannot play in the Premier League. You can't play by the division. I know they happen at any center Europe. The commodity now, I come back now community league, area league. Because people want to forget momentary fame, because it takes them nowhere. Now, when the trophy last year, we said take them go. They organize and enjoy, they make money. So we have to change the narrative definitely. And so those are the things we want to see. Say they're going to make football better. Get area football. Identify Bobo in the area. We sabi play. Give them the platform for them put up for other side and they. When me see Bobo in New England now they go play na put up, I they go there. But some man say, hey, we raise money because I go sign player. You go buy player na Juba. You go buy player na Godrich for can't play for New England. Na hiring. His heart is not here. But that boy when you take now, he gets a potential for development. Say, let's develop him as our homeboy. You see that, na only na Europe. So why we not go do now? But the organizer them because they want quick money with them and snappy league there, so they don't deprive the young people. That's one area we have to improve. And the refereeing, believe me, we get forget the access to them for the very active work. All man they see this thing very glaring, for say, then they determine the outcome of the game. They will tell you, say, this game I'm the referee, and then they look for the highest bidder. And why they be so? They not come confess those who give and want. They say, we give more, but you not give. We say because then they give them higher money. Why should that be a language of the game? Then the other thing, they say the league don't go sometimes 5-6 matches. They say they appeal against that player. Why? All that now poor organization. If Premier League bodies, which have been served now, me and Victor Luis have been served on that, we was going to introduce something for say, before the league they begin 2 to 3 weeks, let all the team them publish their footballer, their name and faces, now the website. Let's scatter. So if you forget any petition between those 2-3, if I don't do them, but once the league kicks off, no appeal, no go there for say this player not properly transfer this and that, no those things, And I think say those are a recipe now yard good for make them begin their league games. So when they know now say if then the doctor pointed from that team the other team they go up, they say that player was not duly registered or transferred, then can begin. So maybe there are few things still, would they make progress somewhere, but those things where they be there the engine of the game have not been addressed.
We will come and look at the process we go lead to the election. But all of them think there are one of the needed improvements inside this game. How all this sets the stage for what's to happen tomorrow?
When the game play fine, everything is good. People will be happy to go to Congress. They will go with one voice without any animosity. So then now we need for break off. And going to the Congress tomorrow, I know say people will have a good mind and unity, because at the end of the day, now one person they emerge. So it's either a league. If this one no win, then they win. So at the end of the final say, at the end of it all man the whole answer and move on. Okay. I think that's what we expect from. So let's address this little, we'll call it two things, but very important, where they make sure say whenever we have congresses, there is no animosity because of one bad example.
Again, we can look inside the Congress, which will happen tomorrow. But make I take you back. You talk about the integrity of the game, and you mentioned about the male Premier League and the female Premier League, where you say, despite the challenges, then leagues also be the play. But now one way many people on the raise concern, especially stakeholders and football fans, them that most times when the leagues and they play, the issue of giving waiting due to the clubs and one we don't be concerned, now, especially in the male league. When you talk about the integrity of the game, in terms of how you go and assess the integrity of the game under the leadership of Thomas Daddy Brahima, sorry.
Yes, there were challenges, I must say, as you say. That is it's an open secret that there were challenges, and we can go back to sites. The league before this one, we realized the winners, Bo Rangers, and the one we cancel as the Bantalos or I don't know again, we can second because I don't forget set about that. They were not given the prizes, which was wrong. People cried and talked, Tina not happy in it, and it's an integrity issue. You would get for being bond, and it's also like favor they do people now something they say, if you win this competition, this is what you get. I don't win the competition, you don't pass 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year in Ogi. It's an integrity issue and it's not good. So those are the things I think say will include in the downside of the president not to even get the Premier League board, not the inform but they under the purview of the FA. So in the event that any unit of the FA messes up, the box stops at the head. So if anything go bad in terms of that Premier League body, it comes back to asking the FA president, did you reprimand them people have forget this money? There will not be an excuse. And the integrity of the game of such matter don't also impede progress in the sense that people don't want to sponsor the league. They don't want to sponsor the league because they will say, waiting they go on there. At the end of the day, we know they get desired results. So if then tear they talk so, some people do not say happen. They say, but I know cancel because they go penalize me team, then go rogue me, then go wait and call when I make within at this state. So people like us, we will not get too old enough now for begin hide the truth. We have to speak and tell people and say, let's correct the NTR so that the game go play fine. And when we do so, believe me, old man glad he say, hey, this game they boom. Other sponsors will come, like we have it in the 80s and 90s. The banks were sponsoring the leagues, people like Toby, John Johnson, they were all employees of Commercial Bank and Bank of Salon respectively. So the commercial housing, they come into the game because football and business. So if integrity is lacking, especially in the area we will say and referring the fixed matches, we're in open secrets now, time and again. Only the appeal to the chairman for the referees association say, in the next league where they can, please let's stamp in foot and say, they measure anybody who found wanting, let's suspend them, and if you repeat them, let expel them. There are other people who for offer themselves as referees, but again they say they know they pay the referee them better money. And so imagine somebody get for Komobo can ref match na free to wait till the game, so they don't even do for it. Because anybody who come up for cancer football, now if we be gainfully paid, we know how people can go as match commissioner and they pay them. So let's do that in it so that the integrity of the game will be high standard.
Whilst stakeholders they prepare their mind for elect new executive, you mentioned about the issue of fixing matches so we don't be allegations for the past few months or years inside the football game, especially in the Premier League. And you talk about referees and being not motivated. The question is, you think it's a right for officials there for the fixed match, because the issue of match fixing don't be serious concern?
Yes, and I think at one discourse somewhere I said that this word also for be something of the past, in the real sense of the word, that we should not be associated with that saying. But some people what you can call match fixing, maybe they downplay them. but it starts from anything we get for with inducement of for consideration. Man, I'm team they play, no forget me. When I'm play that one, you no forget them. Or you own a club, or you're a chairman of a club. The game they play, you go sit down for me and say, you get influence, And I would love to see one step that only technical personnel for sit down at the bench. Imagine if Mina le cabinet central Parira been their general manager, then I hold position at the FA. Then I go sit down at the bench. Automatically, without giving a word of money to that referee, if they begin to say, hey, Honorable Siraj, and I get central Paredo, and now it go determine fate. Okay. So I have to ref for Prism. Just down this self. So those are things we get for start from the way we know if it's sinful to the way we call inaction to the way in action.
Okay. Honorable, continue for still to inside the program. The program Good Morning Salon, they continue inside the program now. The time from 2 o'clock, now 8 o'clock, and at this time, we'll take this break.
Look, see how we last camp on this farming business. Now, in no more they make profits. It's all like na debully gets where they work for them.
But blopper you comping. But that's not fine pan business.
But that's for waiting. I don't know why we don't take on this business. No, they get better. And we just come, they shine like a woolly.
Let's go. And they do well thing, but you not feel say.
Me sister them. Not so debully I get so that the way I dey manage me profit after I don't sell me farm markets. Now make una they see me at the shine by this farm business so.
Boss here, you get this fine secret, you don't tell we you sister them.
Now I dey try for tell una so. Where I don't sell me farm thing them. I know they spend like how una they spend. Look you musu. Now new ladies bag you come out by so. You dey trust for buy any new clothes we come out. All time una they spend pass how una they make them. Me now, I dey save. I dey cut me cut according to my size. For every pan this, now make local commercial bank with in partner them. They don't start this financial and digital literacy campaign for farming community them, where they help you for manage your budget, learn you how for trust, and plenty other awareness there. We go make your business grow more and more. Save today for you tomorrow and buy.
This message they come out from Local Commercial Bank and UNCDF in partnership with Government of Sierra Leone with funding from European Union.
The road them where we the wakapan, now them they connect we together. From the farms to the market, from the villages to the big town. Better roads they mean better business, better job, and better life. Let me hear it from the people them where don't feel the change.
My name is Aruna Sulaiman. I do go by hiker community. I'm a bike rider. I don't ride for the past 12 good years. So, but like now this highway from here to Gendema, now there be the ride all along. But from the starting, the way all this road be bad, so we will find it difficult for go. At times when they go, pass to sleep, go clean, will come because the road be really bad. That time then, now one go passenger will be done the take. But right now, like when the road fine, so till go reach, I can even take the 4 passengers and the 3 passengers for go. What come, I get other one back, I take back, I go. So now I can make me more profit where this road don't make.
The European Union don't work with the government for build strong road them where they help people to travel easy, make business grow, and give the young people them skill for build the future. This now, the roads we travel.
This now 10 for you,
10 for me,
10 for we all.
Yes! This are 10% instant cashback from AfriMoney.
Buy Elsa top up with AfriMoney from August 1st to August 10.
And get 10% instant cashback right now your AfriMoney wallet.
This not your airtime or data. This now 10% cashback right inside your AfriMoney wallet.
Buy any amount and the cashback go land on your phone top.
If you buy 500 loans, you will get 50 loans back.
You buy 1,000 loans, you will get 100 new loans back.
No make person buy the Elsa top up for you.
Buy am for yourself, so you go get all the 10% back na your AfriMoney wallet.
Dial *161 *2 # for buy Elsa top up with AfriMoney.
This na 10 for you, 10 for me, 10 for we all.
The program where they listen to now, Good Morning Saloon, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And we will bring to the edition of the program Good Morning Saloon. My name is Adeyemi Jackson.
And me, Najafa Mans Davis. Inside the program, they continue to look at issues. We go outside the Minister of Youth Affairs, Ibrahim Sanose. The ministry they work now with the Miltimagai Technical University for do about 21 informal course them like carpentry, fashion designer, and other one day. Ibrahim Sanose talked this in our engagement where the Ministry of Youth Affairs get with stakeholder them on peace, on youth peace and security agenda na Salone. We report some stance where he gets more and gonna report.
The Youth Peace and Security Agenda in Sierra Leone focus for empower young people and participation in peace building, conflict prevention and security initiative them. This the same way so show the importance of youth engagement for promote stability and sustainable development na Salone. And as we for push this agenda go before make the Ministry of Youth Affairs together with them partner them, don't engage stakeholder them on a national workshop on the Youth Peace and Security Agenda in Sierra Leone. The economic advisor for the United Nations Development Program, Mabulara Suni, talk about the importance of this engagement.
This workshop is coming at an opportune time for Sierra Leone, as Sierra Leone is continuing to strengthen its democratic governance, consolidating its peace dividends, and building security infrastructure as preconditions for prosperity and key drivers for achieving sustainable national development and lasting stability. As you may be aware, the youth are featured as one of the big 5 game changers for the government of Sierra Leone. This just shows how important this population segment is for the development of this country.
Inside Iyon Talk, the board chairman for Salone Association of Non-Governmental Organizations, Christian Kamara, say government for invest more by young people in the country.
If we want Sierra Leone to be a much more powerful and a much more economic country that support the middle level manpower, we need to invest in young people. And unfortunately, that's where the gap is. Not much has been done. And quite a lot needs to be done when it comes to education of a young person, but also ensuring that whatever skills we're going to support, skills development, let it be the one that is employable and one that is in demand. Because quite so often, we spend quite a lot of resources on skills that nobody needs. So a young person has benefited either from a UNDP funding, from a GIZ funding, from a European Union funding, and at the end of the day, he or she cannot even either gain employment or create employment for others. So it's like we wasted those resources.
But witness some of the thing them where the Ministry of Youth Affairs don't they do for improve the status of young people in the country. The Minister of Youth Affairs, Ibrahim Sano, explain.
You must have seen or heard my visitation interventions at the slum areas, and specifically not just Suza's Bay but Waterloo, and also my outreach to APC party's office, and also me personally engaging with the APC National Youth League. It's all geared towards not extending olive branch, but mindful of the fact that we are at the crossroads as a country. We, the young people, are in the majority, and if we don't come together to hold our skills, we should forever be treated like bad carriers. But it's time for us not just to follow the followers, but to also lead so that they will also follow us, and we will be the ones they will follow.
Ibrahim Sano continues to say the ministry now they work with Miltimagai Technical University for give sabi to young people on different things them.
The Ministry of Youth have collaborated with the Ministry of Tertiary Education. We started with the Miltimagai University, and we have had an MOU signed with Miltimagai on 21 courses, informal courses, from photography to you being a masoner, to you being a carpenter, to you being a tailor or fashion designer, so you've been a mechanic or automobile, and we have carved out those courses. And currently we are working with the TEC, and the T is not TVET anymore, but it was TVET. So we engaged the minister, and the minister, she's so much proactive. So currently we are working on a harmonized, standardized course or curriculum, wherein if they are offering a course here at Magai, it will be the same for my people in Kailau and the same for my people in my wife's village in Mangibure or Lokomasama.
After this make, I been talk to some young people then wey be dey part of this engagement and at distance. See.
This is the first time where the country through Ministry of Youth Affairs they organize a national workshop for develop an agenda on youth, peace and security. And they bring together young people from different parts of the country, including some guests them from Nigeria and Ghana. We don't go through the process of setting the first agenda on peace, on youth, peace and security for strengthening the youth in terms of peace and also in terms of security in the region.
This to show the importance of young people in our society, not just only about empowering them or other youth empowerment programs, but how they can be involved into decision making when it comes to peace and security. Because as young people, we self voice their matters, and when you talk about peace and security, it has to do with young people.
The young people there end up say they look forward for more engagement. We will promote young people participation and national development for the Society for Ready Democracy. Mastan Soiree, they report.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue inside the program. They come back now studio and join with studio guest Honorable Siraji Rollins Kamara, a football stakeholder inside the football sector. Honorable, we don't look at waiting on the happen inside the past 4 years. But now I want to take you to the process of transition. We'll get for lead we to next presidency for head the football sector. Off the back of it, a lot of things are going to happen, particularly towards the election process. From Siraji, what is a general impression about the process leading to the elections?
Yeah, this is something where, despite I've been an administrator for years, and I guess many of us will agree, say, we all, certainty they happen soon, I knew so we, because like Englishman say unprecedented,
What way they happen when I knew?
Where I come to that, like the process of going to the Congress, like the disqualifications not new, because the 2013 normalization committee will disqualify a good number of people and based on the requirements, and then I think say that was it. Then this time around back then disqualify 2 people, and one of them went to CAS. I mean, say maybe, and the CAS, I want for give the this praise or accolade to the former Secretary General of the FA, Chris Kamara, where they every day they give out some audio content, them educating us on the rules, not just SLFA as obtainer, but including CAF and FIFA and also CAS. And so as a result, if I'm saying anything I will get related to CAS, is a borrowed knowledge from him, and I want to give him that praise first. So he educates me through and tell we say, in fact, all what he predicted that will happen, it happened. Like he talks, say, Madam Aminata will want to ask for stay of execution. That's for say, may not do the Congress tomorrow, and wait maybe then sit on the matter, then maybe after 2 or 3 weeks. So either they agree on that or then provisionally give Madam Aminata the right for contest. And the FA say, yes, okay, we want the election for go ahead without a change. FIFA had sanctioned that. And so they agree, say, make Madam Aminata come, so let the election not be postponed. But I think we get for no 2 things. One, it is a consent from the FA rather than what is being people and propagated for say then CAS rule against FA say like Madam Nata qualify for contest, but like a bargain. You want this or want that, so FA choose this. But even when they choose that, the CAS say it's a provisional something. So in the event Madam Aminata win the election, then sit on the case, Madam Aminata lost some, it go lost the presidency. I mean, they call them provisional. But because the FA no one for delayed the election, then say, okay, we agree for the provisional than for postponed election, wherein all things don't be planned for, the non-book for hotel. So I think it makes sense with it. And I would love to caution why they say this, because me, I already see the football family as one family. For there, the animosity don't go too big and wide, high, big and wide, in the sense that nobody wants for listening to him. We talk, say they want for curse you, and of course, may not be an exception, but of course I'm thinking, but I will expect that going to this Congress, people are going there today, me they go tomorrow, and I want to say people come, we're different. I'll give you an example of something happened in McKinney Congress. When Madam Aisha needed the Western region, there was nobody. Well, we'll be known put all the football to ransom. We don't grip Madam. So the wisdom of people like Kono and others waiting at the executive say, Siraj, come take this position, let we go to Congress, let peace stay at the game. I weigh the ramifications. I tell them, I say, wait till I say now 2 things then. I say one for sure. I say they go cost me now all radio station. And some of them who are my friends today, now radio, they all cost me. But I say the other thing, when we come out now that Congress day, I say, Lord, we come and mobilize for peace. Madam Gri, And truly I say, but I say this Congress, get for go before. I say I know waiting will be. So I say, if I want for talk, I say me party then like Emmanuel. So if I don't go grill out talk, I will call and go grill. I say I did the Congress the end, but I have to be there, and that's what happened, So after that, we went to Kenema. We started making peace. So what am I saying? Let me conclude on this point. I want for say, if no peace, no unity, no then at the game. All you to do so the fight, the yield. We all the fight for the one game for bring results. So it's me no say you.
So you're satisfied with the election process at the moment?
Absolutely, because now the norm. You have like some months ago we have an ordinary Congress who will go elect the 3 judicial body them, then give them mandate for conduct this election. So the process was done well, and they ushered in, and today they are going. So I know so far, then they don't say the bias waiting and call, but these are people. Nobody independent. Nobody will tell you say get position. For the fact that he votes on, so I mean say don't take position. So there's no independent person. But if they are making a rule, they go against you. I go frown. But I don't mean say maybe not bad you do. But this is where we have generalized things.
Okay. Continue for the between the program. In name na Honorable Sarah Jean Rollins Kamara, we in a football stakeholder. Don't they take we through some of the things them we as stakeholder don't think say don't they happen now the football and in opinion of the different activities and we don't they happen so far. Continue for the between the program. The program na Good Morning Salon, and this time we go for this break.
UTB Union Trust Bank, the game changer don't come. As we the lead, others they follow. And just with your mobile phone, you go transfer and receive money with ease, speed, and safety. UTB don't make it possible for collect money na ATM machine without the ATM card. Now that's we call cardless ATM. You, the UTB customer, go send money to anybody and deposit and collect the money na any UTB ATM panel without any ATM card. All it can do now for just enter the reference code and collect the money. The UTB Copper in safe day. With this UTB Copper, any UTB customer can transfer copper with a mobile phone to anybody up to 5 billion loans. And with the reference code, the person can go to any UTB branch and collect the copper. Union Trust Bank, we there for you.
Good news for Gal Picking them. Olive B Academy don't come for you.
For better and affordable education, the Olive B Academy, we now 100% Christian. All girls boarding school na Keriton, Freetown, Sierra Leone, don't come for you.
Olive B Academy, they provide international education na a very good environment. Then go shape tomorrow leaders them with a STEM-focused Cambridge curriculum, when a science, technology, engineering and mathematics.
Olive B Academy go make it girl picking get sober education, teach them for be good leader, and same way so boost in confidence and self-esteem.
I sure say you don't want to miss this opportunity. Admissions don't start for Form 1 and Form 2 students for the 2025-2026 academic year, and school will open this September 2025. For no more, do your call 073 244 444 or 090 244 444. You can email me info@olivebacademy.org or visit we website at www.olivebacademy.org.
Now Olive B Academy, girl picking them go be global leaders.
Now you know. Now you know. If you know, you know.
Now the switch don't come so. Anytime you day, you can now use the salon payment switch for send and receive money. It's easy, it's fast, and it's so reliable. Move your money anytime where you want. For from one bank to the other, from your mobile money to your bank account, from your bank account to mobile account. I say the check no need for mature again. In order to take 3 days again for reflect. All just the happen one time. As you tap, it go just like that. Yeah, just like that. So, pay somebody how you want. Pay salary easy one. Receive your lunch now. All on the Salone payment switch. For able use the switch, go na bank or your mobile money agent for link your account to your NIN. So, don't forget the switch they on. Now, all the network and all the bank them.
The program now Good Morning Salon and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM and inside the edition with a look at the SLFA elective congress will go up on August 2nd this year. And on the line we don't join now by Tunde Scott, we the team manager for FC Calon for getting your opinion about what they expect so far for happen inside the elective congress will go happen August 2nd this year. Good morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon Tunde Scott.
Good morning, Bange. Good morning, Sierra Leone.
You did talk to Adeyemi.
Adeyemi, good morning.
Thank you. Before we look at the elective congress, we go happen tomorrow, Saturday, August 2nd. You na stakeholder na the football arena and you also na the team manager for FC Calon. Now look into the last 4 years. What's now your impression so far about football activity in the last 4 years?
Well, for me, inside and waiting me envisage and waiting me see now the best for the past 20 years because we get all category. They play female league for the first time, and secondly for them buy a female player now because of the past administration waiting and don't do. But the past 4 years getting pitches, playing grass. And saying a parade and then other bad fields there will be the play. So obviously I believe say the past 4 years, that Ibrahim at this part in name no day na the for contest for president we then pull I believe say don't do a great job.
Okay, now we come into the elective congress which will happen tomorrow. Before we talk about the elective congress, now look into the build up to the elective congress. What's your impression so far for in terms of the process so far will happen leading to the elective congress?
Well, to me, the process, if you see people and don't begin resign, so say credibility don't come in. One man no go take decision. It happen again. Now the other committees. 2-3 people then frown at waiting happen. A chairman they vote 2 times. So obviously, say problem don't depend this election. But notwithstanding Salon, now we all get them and now for the betterment of the game. We don't pay for this game for over 20 something years. And we don't witness over 4-5 congresses them. Elective congress where somebody they go 35, 36 votes now all then later it come out to get 17. That's not football and beautiful thing of the game. But waiting me they say the committees them therefore be very clear to their conscience and do for Mama Salon, let the thing go before. Look into the list where we just they see changes plenty. They don't change over 4 delegates them at the list. Although I know say you ask me about we on a no see it, they just don't come now the mail them, change plenty.
You talk about the credibility of the committees where the elective congress. Again, the question of credibility now one where many people on the question. How you go describe the work of the different committees and so far prior to the elective congress?
Well, to me description, the ethics, I will give them 35%. The other side, them maybe I go say 25. More like the appeals. We see 2 people they resign. No say out of 4-5. No say problem they. I'm a big thinking that one day.
Let me talk about the different candidates and we don't so far qualify for According to the list, we don't qualify for take part in the elective congress. What are you thought of the different candidates then?
Well, they're all Mr. Ba is a very good man, the team manager of the national team. For Aminata, I don't say them for the past 10, 15 years, and no say the Depan ball, they don't help FC Cologne plenty. Going to Liberia 90 before we, enough for a Salon team. And he don't sleep for the past 6, 7 years. And me, you Division 1 team self, when FC Scott within Waterloo, always 90 help, even if you watch with Jazzy, 9 company. In advert 9-day front. So obviously for Babadi is a very good man, but which make me no support him one way or the other, because of Ian Thomas, Daddy Ibrahim and our brothers, and they don't talk before and say I no go stand against you, I no go this, I no go that. They eventually come up with that, and they so say me not be the supporter for that one day, because your brother is your brother and same party people. So I believe say them for be nonsense to them. But notwithstanding, now then 3 qualify for tomorrow, and obviously we go be there.
Again, let me look at the issue of CAS. We see at some point during the process of the election, 2 candidates can be disqualified from the list, where Thomas Daddy Brahma and Aminata Kamara, and eventually Aminata Bangura. Eventually Aminata be taken case na CAS, and we see also CAS don't pass a ruling in favor, or provisional ruling in favor of Aminata Bangura. What do you make up of what does this mean for the ethics committee they work?
Well, Naimi Kata said that 25% I give them. If he cast, you go make now, if he the woman go win the FA game for campaign again, another money plot cost we go pass 70 or $80,000, that's then just push that money they like they go under the boss. Because cast na most senior, and I believe say them for follow. And me now I'm on the people them way now be whistleblower on that committee. So if we go, then you say I find him 5 million. So for a bad thing, for talker, then the man will give 6 counts on all within he do. Then you clear them. The one for just ordinary 1 document from police clearance, then you say a forge or a this or a that, where say the possibility now 0% for let you go get document from police. We not authentic, say authentic, but then find them there your way. Now make give them 25% of their job. Cats don't prove and say they not even do their job better.
The elective congress will be on Saturday. Again, what do you expect to happen inside the elective congress?
Well, football like a game. 90 minutes you can't predict. Just that.
So again, let's look at the expectation from the elections committee so far with regard to the election tomorrow. What should they expect?
Well, the election committee, I believe, say open where everybody get representative near in box. So I know say that, and the only side way they go do them games nap on the delegate list, and obviously they don't do them. We don't see. And we dey challenge the issue, because if you know one green day, they may not give a date. Then give a date where you submit, and today it will be the final day. Then another somebody after 4 days go face letter or send email say no, change this and put this. Say they don't flout the rules of this particular Congress.
You talk about the delegate list where is you say una the challenge. Why una the challenge the delegate list?
Because they get a date where they put say each and everybody, and we get all the way book where each and everybody sign towards that. So if he eventually day before yesterday and yesterday you go send email, you change Uda there, chiefly Komoyanda from Cambia, a guy say no, mistake now this for Cam, then they change them. Then the credibility don't be questioned of the electoral committee, the elections committee.
You know one pound the delegates them for where they take part in the election tomorrow. Waiting are your words of message to the delegates them?
Well, the words to the delegate them let them be fair, and where then they go. Now for Mama Saloon, the past 4 years, we see waiting Thomas Daddy Brahmadu. We all love for if we been there, and we believe say if he been there, now 100% man. He open to each and every one. But again, the fights, the this, then try for eliminate them, so be it.
You they support any of the candidates in the contest?
Well, presently, say me na be Thomas Daddy Brahma the support, and Aminata I'm a good friend. Babadi again a good friend.
And what's your expectation of the candidate in terms of winning?
Well, now football, I make I say na 90 minutes game.
Okay.
You go expecting Madrid go beat, then Manchester go be there.
Okay, one for say plenty. Thank you to you, Tunde Scott. We are the team manager for FC Cologne. For where you take it for be part of the program. Good Morning Salon today. One for say plenty. Thank you to you.
Thank you.
Well.